This is working? What's up, guys? I want to let a few more people come in here before I start. So, yeah, just come on in and then relax for a few minutes and then I'll get into it. Yeah. Hope you guys have been having a nice day. But let's give it like 5 minutes or so, and then I'll continue and I'll elaborate on why I'm having a pseudo desktop stream today. So just give it a few minutes. What's up, guys? Oh, I'm gonna grab a water really quick. I wanted to give like 5 minutes before I started, so let me grab a water real quick because I have to drink water. I don't know if you guys could hear that, sorry. I really want to start this on a serious note, so yeah, despite me being a klutz, I don't really want to, yeah, I want to make sure that you guys know that this is a serious topic that I need to cover. But let's give it a few more minutes, okay? And I forgot my asthma medicine, so it's kind of a good time. You guys chilling here for a second. Oh. Clusterfuck no matter what. All the alerts are off today. I'm not trying to monetize this, just to let you guys know. But I want to start off by saying I need to right some wrongs, or a lot, I guess. For the past 2 years, I got to start IRL and meet a lot of people. And I'm not doing an expose, per se. I'm doing an expose on myself. I'd like to take responsibility for my actions that maybe I've caused people undue trauma or whatever the case may be. And I want to go through it in bit by bit so everything's clear and everything's out on the table and so that you guys know exactly who I am. I tell a lot of lies here and there, a lot of them. But as a person, I mean, you got to come clean. It's time. And that's pretty much it. So let me start on the first issue. A lot of the things that I have said or done regarding traveling to certain parts of the world or experiencing certain things are a fusion of what I experienced as a child. I've gone to many places, thankfully, because my parents were able to provide that for me. But I passed it on as my success was able to pay for all of it, and nothing could be further from the truth. As an adult, I didn't travel that much. I came to Japan, I'd go to the US. Sometimes I've had some transfers where I'd go to different airports, and that's pretty much it. I've traveled around Japan. That's pretty much it. And so I understand why it would be disingenuous. Well, of course it's disingenuous, but I would understand why you guys would never want to watch me again. I would like to take accountability for this. I do have a notepad here with a variety of topics that I do want to cover, so I can set the record straight on my end. Again, I see you guys are typing in chat, but it's really not my it's not my objective at all to call someone else out or expose anyone else. This is strictly me and what I've done and what I've said about other people. Character exaggeration. The character, since you bring it up, and that's one of the first topics that I wanted to cover, I'll go with that. My father passed away in 2014. I don't remember the date exactly. I think it was sometime in May. As I say that I am a terrible human being, this reigns to be true. I do not know the date of my father's death. I'd have to go and search it. My wife usually sends something, and I send some stuff. I respected my father over the years, but he was never at home with me. So I figured once I started streaming and I did like the Brooklyn Jew kind of accent, due to my heritage of actually being a Japanese Jew, that is actually true. I am a half Japanese, half Jew. No, I have to apologize. So I played on this character, and the way that I speak is, I think, ironically very similar to my father, as I would want to copy the way that he was. When I was a kid and we were living in Studio City, I remember my father would get up, and I would see his huge back. He would leave the door, and he'd go to Japan for most of the year. And I did everything in my power to kind of mimic that. I wanted to be a big guy. I wanted to be fat. I thought it was really cool when I was a kid, of course. And so at that time, I was probably already mimicking some styles or the way that he was speaking. And, you just get certain things. You speak to your father once a year, twice a year, whatever. It depends from family to family. But I really loved him, and I really respected him for what he did. And to an extent, I wanted to really be him. So including like my mass, right? Including being a massive guy, I copied that. So I grew up. I had a really good upbringing. I don't remember my parents ever struggling for anything. We never struggled for anything. I always thought that everything would come to me instantly. I was a selfish child. And I think as an adult, I can be quite selfish as well. But that does not mean that I can talk or treat other people like shit in order to get my way. That's what I wanted to clarify more than anything else. Certain places, I'll have to go back and kind of break everything down. Certain places I've been to as a child, I was taken by my parents, and certain places that I have, they're fabrications. Well, they're almost fabrications. They're kind of a fabrication based off of my father's experiences that were told to me. Okay? So when I speak in a cadence and a tone that's similar to his, because I wanted to be like him. I thought he's the coolest guy in the world. I don't know. And anyways, I have like a list of things that I need to get through, so I don't pussyfoot around. But my birth is true. You guys know the history of it. There's nothing really arbitrary about that. Maybe certain dates of when I got into certain things, the cars that I had growing up, that's all true. It's as an adult and coming on Twitch, and maybe a little bit in between, right? Because I was a prescription drug addict here in Japan. The businesses that I've owned, I have grossly exaggerated the size of them on a personal basis to people. And I sincerely apologize if you're offended. When I first came to Japan in 2007, it wasn't a permanent settlement. I was 19 years old. I want you guys to be able to go back and, make sure that everything meshes and it's the truth. And then I will get on to personal topics with personal people. So, yeah, I'm telling the truth. You might have to go back in the VOD to actually see the whole thing. But anyways, I digress. Where was I? I came to Japan in 2007 under the recommendation of my father. Him stating that if I stayed in the United States that it would be a danger to myself and others around me, and that if I went to Japan, at least if I went to prison, I would have a place to actually have food and not get ass raped in the showers. I remember this specifically being told me. He guised it as something like, if you go to Japan, you can do some, I'll be safe if I come to Japan. So I went. And like I said, the first time was when I was 19 years old, permanently, right? But in 2000 in 2000 I had to go back to the U.S. So my permanent stay in Japan, I came to Japan on a U.S. passport at that time, and then I must have went home on my U.S. passport to fight a DUI case that I had in Chula Vista, California, which I've spoken about before, and that is accurate. Now, the things that get fuzzy here is what I was doing for work. And when I came to Japan, my father owned quite a successful business, and it was located in Opera City Tower, his headquarters in Japan. As I've told before, that is the truth. However, what I was doing was trading brand name goods, at least to begin with. It was like it was kind of freelance. I would take the overstock that my father's company would have, and I would go and sell it to other people, because the margins are different, overstock versus non-overstock. And you guys have seen my employees or the people that worked with me on stream at one point or another. And I did this for several years. Along with, I had a friend, there was a chess mate that I used to play chess with, and we actually developed a company together, and it's not anywhere near as successful as I made it out to believe, or I made it out to seem. The guy ended up committing suicide in 2016, and I regretted, I was kind of shocked. We sold the company. It's not a publicly listed company. We just sold the IP to the functions, right? And I haven't really spoken about that too in depth. I've generally said that it's a publicly traded company right now, and I don't want to discuss it. That's how I'll say it. But he passed away in June. What was it? I don't even. This is how bad or how terrible I was, or I am, I guess. His name was Mincho Petrovic. He was a math Olympiad, and he was drinking with me, and he was drinking whiskey, and I think I was snorting oxys or something. I don't even remember. And his wife contacts me, says that he passed away. After that, we sold certain segments of our company to another company that was doing what's called high frequency trading, or quants. We didn't know what it meant at the time. There was no sophisticated terminology for it, but after that, I said I could take the PCs that I was using to actually do high frequency trading, along with the fast internet and shit that I have, and apply it to live streaming and having a really good live stream. Of course, I was gaming in between. I had nothing to do. I wasn't doing anything with my life anymore. I felt like I lost my purpose. No, this is open. I'm not trying to hide anything. And I'll make sure that you guys get a chance to question me and ask me whatever. But yeah, everything that I say is like a gross exaggeration or an exaggeration, I feel. Sometimes it's on point, or I'd like to think that it's on point, or sometimes I've straight up forgot and I replace what I forgot with what I think. And that's not accuracy, that's not truth. Much to my dismay, much to everyone's dismay, and I am sincerely sorry for doing that. I really apologize for doing that. So, I understand if you guys won't want to watch, but I want it to come clean. That's the only way. There's a clean slate. And I got into this world of internet, right? And I had no clue how to do it. I had no clue how to interact with people online. And I think this is the simple reason why I have like terrible examples and beautiful examples of relationships that I had. I think I could be conniving, but at the same time very helpful and very kind to people. But for these particular people that I'm going to speak about, I was conniving in most cases. I was fed the information that I had received. No, that's I don't even want to mention. The accusation that I put upon Riley were unfounded and unjustified. That's all. The fact that I had called him a scammer in DMs. I was angry at him because I get angry at people from time to time. And I'm in the wrong for that. So Riley, I sincerely apologize to you. Unfound, baseless accusations. And these are, Ron Mailer, I'm talking about people that I regularly interact with. It matters because the truth needs to be out. I want to stream as a fully truthful streamer, as nothing is left unaccountable. That's why I'm doing this. It has to be said. It has to be done. It's like, it's such a burden, right? I have to. I have to let it all out. They were baseless accusations. That's as simple as that. Hot Bobby. Me and you had some really good times with our PC. And trust me, it's not the end of what I need to speak about Riley with. Andy might be willing to come in and ask me questions, dig deep, so I'm not hiding shit. Hot Bobby, we had some good times together. I considered him a very close friend. And I don't know what happened with that. I think I made him hate other people. Even though I constantly advocate for not hating other people. So I'm a hypocrite in that sense. I didn't say that you should hate this, and this, but I think I made him hate people. And for that, I apologize. It wasn't my intention. We had some good times doing, setting up PC stuff. The stream looks beautiful. And we worked together many, many sleepless nights. And, I had the hardware and he had the software. Or he had the software knowledge. And he's a good person for that. He's a good guy, in my opinion. I don't want anything bad to happen to him. Whether that feeling is mutual or not is irrelevant. In my opinion, Hot Bobby is a good person. And you guys should treat him as such. So sorry to hear about my divorce. What? Anyways, let me get to the next person. My brother Lou. He's pissed off at me, but that doesn't matter. I don't know how much I should divulge, but I sincerely apologize for terrorizing you as a child. To the point where I don't think it ever recovered. And sorry for being a douchebag now. That's my brother. My brother Lou is one of my moderators. Yeah. I'm really sorry. If it's any consolation to you, but feel free to reach out and I'll make everything right. You can share it everywhere. There's nothing for me to hide here. I apologize to my aunt that lives in Sangubashi that I stated that if she had moved out, that apartment could be mine. I'm sorry to her for that. I didn't mean to do what I did. And if people don't know what it is, it should stay that way. Is there any questions that you guys want to ask for the time being? Go ahead. I am open book. What's happening? I'm telling everything. You got to go back to the beginning of the VOD if you want it. There's going to be various people that just find this absolutely disgusting, which it is. Yeah, for spreading lies. Yeah. I don't have... If there's people that want me to substantiate anything, I can share my DMs with anyone, I guess. It's all on the internet now. I don't hide, and the same there. But if you guys... I don't know if that's a good idea to do it, but it should just be here. I'm not showing anyone that doesn't want it to be shown, but if you want to see mine, or if someone that I made an enemy of, or is disappointed in me, or is upset with me, would like me to divulge that information, and I've apologized to, such as Hababi, Lou, or Riley, I'm happy to do so. I'm honored to do so. NFT, I haven't watched this video enough to know, but I'm sorry if I pissed you off. My accusations against Don B. Corleone were not accurate. I'm very sorry for lying about that. Saying to people that he wanted to attack me in a telephone booth once he came to Japan. Sorry for lying about that. Yeah, I'll wait for the ads to run out. In regards to Giovanna, it was true that I told you, or I spoke to you about this, but there was a period of time which I felt like I got annoyed by Giovanna, and I felt like unmodding her, but I never did. I think I've made it right with her, except for the lies about, like where I've been and shit like that. But stop subbing, guys. Serious shit. Like, I appreciate it, but there's no alert. There's nothing. It's just an honest. I need to tell everything. So, Giovanna, thanks for always being there, and I'll understand. You're a good person, as other people say that you are a good person. If you end up watching the VOD, and I apologize for making you feel like you may have been used, or using you. I may have used you inadvertently. In terms of Andy, he shared his community to me with open arms, and I took advantage of that, and I am ashamed of myself. I think I should have just said it how it is since day one, and that's where I should have left it. I should have said everything how it is, like, I haven't been here, I've been there, but somewhere along the lines of streaming IRL, I had changed into this, like, character that it's all bullshit, you know? It's all bullshit. I'm sorry to Andy's community. Many of you guys have been excellent and very good people to me. And I will understand if you guys do not feel like watching ever again. That goes for anyone else that watches me anyways. I wanted some of Andy's NFT money? No. So, that doesn't matter. I'm going to get on to the next topic here. Unless Giovanna or you guys have any statements you want to make against me. I think I've spoken to you, but it's got to be all out, and I'm open for a clean slate. So I'll tell you anything you want to know. I lied about a lot of things. I told the truth about many things, but it was like half and half. White lies here, lies there. They compound. So all the business income, crypto investing, and being the supposedly super rich streamer who doesn't give a fuck about Twitch income was I don't do Twitch with the hours that I put in much about Twitch income. I really don't. But it's nice to be able to cover expenses with what I get. In terms of tips and subscribers, for sure. But I'm not some, like, super wealthy, ultra gajillion. No. I'm not broke, though. But, I'm not as wealthy as I made it seem that I was. Absolutely not. And then, let me see. Everything I planned to have done in the past. Again, we'll have to nitpick with all this, but I'm sorry to Aya for not. Every time I wake up, and she's right here and she can hear me, I just want to apologize to her in general. My wife is very beautiful and she is very special to me. And I'm sorry that every day that I wake up to go out to stream, I'm like in panic mode. And I'll translate it to Japanese, and you'll be able to hear her. It's not abusive or anything. I'm like, where is everything? And I try to get everything. I'm like, this is not here. The key's not here. Where'd you put it? And she's such a good person. Why did she have to deal with that every day? And I'm sorry for that. I already spoke about it earlier, but the fuck was that? Am I gonna explode? Anyways, I also don't take out the trash and stuff. I'm a lazy fuck. I promised Andy and Yovi I'd take out the trash, but I never do. That's the least I could do when I go out to stream. I could take out the fucking trash and put it in the trash can. I don't even do that. I expect her to do it because I'm a selfish prick. I don't think it's too late to change. You can tell I'm lazy, yeah. Kind of clean up the house is the first thing that I need to start doing. And I'm not going to just say it, I'm going to actually do it. We'll stop trying to control everything around me. I apologize if I've made you feel like I controlled you. Matt, my G, it's random. My buddy from 4 years ago. He's one of the first people I met online. When I was playing Siege. I had the galls to fucking tell Andy that it's fucking annoying that I have to pay for his shit. I should have just split the bill. I'm an immature fuck. So when it's convenient for me, right? Because I'm a fucking asshole. Sorry about that, Matt. I meant it at the time. I really meant it. I meant it at the time. But you're cool to hang out with. You're a good person. I need to apologize for that. And I hope that doesn't change anything between us. Pally, I've said behind your back that you're fucking annoying with ADHD. Like, I didn't know you had it at the time, but you ended up telling me, and of course I understood, but I've said that you speak too much. But I love you, and, you know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that behind your back. Sorry, Pelly. No, I got a lot of demons. There's no TTS, there's nothing. I knew something. It was when I first made your streams. Became hard for me, and I love you very much, bro. I'm okay, Yama, because I got the opportunity to at least lay everything out on the table. And it feels like a weight is lifted, but that doesn't mean shit. I have to go around and speak with people, take the time, and either A, try to rekindle those relationships, or allow people to just tell me to shut the fuck up and be on my merry way. And I'll accept it. Because I deserve it. I wonder why I kept saying I'm not a good person, and I never just divulged everything anyways. Because most of it's accurate. But it's just these certain tidbits that I had to alter because I thought it was cool that my dad had done it at one point and passed it off as my own. I pass it off as my own. So, Let me see. Like I said, I have a list. I covered, like, Yama, I love you. You're a good guy. Never talk shit about you. I don't think anyone, if they did, and if I did in passing, because the Yon shit was like, maybe I did in passing. I'm not sure, but I don't think I ever did. So sorry, Yama, if I did, but I don't think you've ever done anything wrong to me. You're like a great guy, and I hope I get to meet you, but I understand if you don't want to. Yeah, because I was a drug addict. Like, when I met you, Yama, I didn't drink. When I met you, Yama, I didn't drink, and I started IRLing, and I chose to drink. And when I chose to drink, I had two drugs that I would take. One would be something similar to Carisbartal, and then the other would be like a 0.2 milligram Xanax. And then I would drink on that. I think I would show it, but Andy's Yovi, and I think you told me to stop taking it. I stopped taking it. It's 2022, so I'm sorry, it's till 2020. So the winter of 2020. Don't say fuck you to Andy. He's the one that suffered the most for this, because he integrated his community into mine out of the kindness of his heart. I got a list right here. I mean, is there any? I'm trying to look through and try to answer everything. Thanks, Josh. Yeah, I've been told that maybe I should go to therapy by good people. But really, I think I just needed to come clean and give it time. And there's like a oh, maybe if I can do therapy online, because there's not a lot of therapy in Japan, so maybe I'll consider it. It's just everything needed to be set out there. That's today. Andy is a good friend. So I used to take a quarter Xanax, and then I would take some muscle relaxant, and then that's when I would change into Little Xan. But as you can tell, I don't become Little Xan anymore, so I've been sober. That's the truth. Also, oh yeah, I forgot to mention Hot Bobby and Riley. I apologize for accusing you guys, or accusing you guys of being potheads. I didn't know. Like, I knew, but I didn't know if it was recent. It was just an allegation, baseless. They should fucking legalize pot here. That's the truth. It's just fucking legal. Everyone would be calm. And then I'd be like 3 times fatter. Sorry. Jesus. But yeah. I'm sorry for accusing you guys of being potheads. I got nothing wrong with people that are potheads. But I'm sorry for accusing you when in reality I had no idea if you were or weren't. Context, please. I saw you smoking pot with Sayu on your stream. I was watching it. And that's I was like, I don't know if I I'm not gonna comment. I'm sorry. I'm not talking about Japan. I know that you're not a pothead in Japan. I wasn't talking about Japan. Talking about in Canada. That's when I called you a pothead, along with Hot Bobby. And I'm sorry that I'm just making sure that I'm covering everything. I'm, I'm trying to go through everything. So that's the context. Yeah. And I apologize for calling you a pothead. I really do apologize, Hot Bobby, for calling me a pothead, or not calling me, calling him a pothead. And you just keep going, because there's so much. Riley, I know there's probably nothing that I could say or do, but that once you come back to Japan, I would like to hash things out with you in person. As I've spoken to you about, and that's your prerogative not to do so. You can just tell me to fuck off, and I would be completely understandable. I would completely understand. But I apologize. I do. So the present time, I don't think that I'm providing the best content possible. Oh, hold up. Everyone deserves a chance. I'm not unreasonable to the point of not hearing someone out. I appreciate that. So why is the pathological level? I'm not telling chat not to forgive about the echo chamber of it's all good, we're not perfect, is total bullshit. What do you expect from some chat? No, it's not all good. Just I have a like it's not all good. It's gonna take time. I know that. I know that. There's nothing that I can say or do. It's by actions. How I'll progress. That's it. Wait, Riley, what did you say? Okay. Thanks for listening. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Yeah, I've already talked about how I excuse, you know, I made assumptions, or I accused you of scamming and stuff of your GoFundMe, and I was wrong to do that. No matter how much I apologize, it doesn't delete that. It's it's not a it's not a chat message. Major things. Oh, okay. So I'm talking about how. I mean, we'll cover more, but I want to make sure that it's condensed enough where people can understand once they watch the VOD and such. Regarding NFT and that community of people, I'm sorry if I made Oh, I think I already said it about Don B. I'm sorry that I made allegations about you beating me up in a telephone booth in Japan when you get here. Um, but at the present time, I don't think that I'm a good streamer. I should have been honest since day one about everything, cordial about everything. And I broke trust with many people. That's as simple as that. And it will take many, many long, could be years or to get a resemblance of closure for those people because of what I did, of the actions that I committed, that I hurt people with my words. I broke trust with everyone. Yeah. I broke trust with everybody. And I'm not don't just side with me. Make sure you're okay with knowing that I'm a fucking liar, and watch accordingly. Be safe. I just want to caution you guys. Against me, I mean, like be safe, because if it can happen once, it can happen again. But I will, going into the future, it's not written. I will do my best to get help, talk more with my wife, and more often be transparent with everybody. Like, we'll sit down and we'll talk about, how about this? I hope you guys question things that I say. For people that decide to stay here, question what I have to say. Question it. No matter what. Question it. Because now I have a history of this. Did you take the trip? No, I didn't take the trash out today. I never take the trash out, dude. I remember we'd chill in Discord and Andy'd be like, you take the trash out today? And I'd say, yeah. It was a blatant lie. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. But I did that because I'm lazy fuck, But I will change. I will change to be better. To my wife, to my community, to the people that want to watch me. I will do better. I will be better. Like trash, they have a trash day and I'm too lazy to take it out even though I felt bad, Like I was talking about, I have to go back to my wife here. I won't, panic when dude, you want to hear it from her? That's it. ちょっとこっち来てくれる? Actually, I want my wife to be here. Come here real quick. She's doing Yas thing. I want her to know that I will do it. And if I don't do it, then she'll fucking rat me out. That's a good start, I think. Because she's on stream often. No, she's doing the cats. I should be doing it right now. Fuck. This is things that I said I would do and I don't do. I don't follow through on many things. Gosh, this is about constant big lies that hurt people, and you're basically talking about leaving the toilet seat up. Should I dive in about NFT and what I've told, break down? I had a whole But my business thing, my business dealings, anything. Oh, okay. So yeah, I already said that I inflated. I spoke about that. I inflated the size of the business. It's not like I said. It's not a publicly traded corporation or anything. It's just a company that we sold components to, that we developed together. Um, it's nothing crazy. Um, I haven't been to I haven't been to certain places. I thought I covered this. Maybe I'm mistaken. I want everything to be clear. Um, it's a little bit hard for me to think on the stop. On the spot. I got a list of things that I wanted to talk about. So it's a good idea. Moss can still talk. You did cover that. The I the lo- but I wanted to say everything. I I don't know. Oh, what like the character thing? That would be. I think I haven't discussed that. Or did I already discuss that? I don't want to lie to anybody anymore. I'm fucking sick of it. That's it. I don't want to. It's, I don't want to fucking do it anymore. It's too fucking much. So I'm trying to get my wife over there because that go over here, so that'd be a fantastic. Um, let's see. I think I covered the whole part that I'll do things to get my way. Like try to fuck people over to get my way. There's so many. Just ask, and I'm gonna tell it as it is. I had a general thing. I, I thought I covered most of it. Do I cover the portion that I just want to cover me, like what I've done. So sorry for not being able to substantiate anything. Like I'm when there's people that are like, "Do you have evidence for shit?" I just don't. I don't have it. Straight up. There's someone that will retrieve it for me, and or someone that'll give it to me even if I don't ask, and I rely on that. So it's like it's fucked up, right? I should do these things on my own instead of relying on everyone around me. Oh, with the whole Yon thing, yeah, Yon. I with Yon, I'm sorry that I assumed. I'm very sorry that I assumed that. I thought you had doxed my information. It's just an assumption. I passed it off as it happened, and that was wrong of me to do. I passed it off like like it was fact. But there's so many topics here. I spoke to him. He said you never gave him any of the info that he had. Your phone numbers, or we did. Pelly was there when I gave it to him, so we gave it to him. But it was because he was. I mean, if that's not the whatever, it doesn't matter. Then my it's still baseless accusations. It doesn't matter. I made accusations that said that Yon had my information, that he doxed it, but there's no true basis in that whatsoever. Aya was with me, Pelly was with me. But still, even if I gave it to him, doesn't mean that he did that. Also, Gabs, you want to take it seriously and get help, and for second chances, I don't care what you said about me, but I want to see you actually put things in. I will. Thank you for the kind words, Samet. Yeah, I like to get things that I want that benefit me, and I pass it off like I lie to the people that take from me, but really I'm just taking from them. It seems. It's like a fucked up, it's like a gaslighting, right? Is that what it's called? I don't scam people, like, monetarily. That's not true. I've never done that. I've never scammed people monetarily. Unless someone thinks I have, please, and I'll show if you want me to show everything, I will. PayPal dealings, I'm happy to show everything if you want me to. I'm not in the business of scamming people, at least not on Twitch. Apparently, I'm just scamming their personalities and whom they are. Which is arguably even worse. Playing with their personalities so I get what I want. I'm sorry for that. Andy, do you want to come in the call so you can? All the alerts are off, guys. Just don't worry. They're not on or anything. This needs to be the primary focus. So I'm not trying to scam people out of bits and stuff like that. Just keep them to yourself, okay? Andy, I'm happy to answer anything. Would you like to come in a call here, and then you can just ask me tidbits. Just go down as deep as you wish. This is such a broad thing. Let's try it another day. Maybe we do it with Riley and Lou if they want. Okay. I'm okay with that. But if they're in here right now, not right yet. I'm sorry. If they're in here right now, please, if you feel like I've done you wrong, I will tell you what I thought and how I executed. Like, this is the conniving shit that I pull, right? Like, if someone talks shit about me, then I'll fucking have people, like, looking for them in other chats, and they'll screenshot it. Like, it's just, and then it comes back to me. I get more angry, What did Riley say? I'm not sure how I feel about talking about it. Yeah. Riley, I'm happy to talk to you about it off stream, but it is your prerogative. If my brother would like to talk to me on stream, it is his prerogative as well. I'm open to anything. I tried to pit you. Oh yeah, I tried to pit Andy against people because when I would get backed into a corner, or when I thought that I was wronged by somebody else, I used Andy as like, I would just like tattle like a fucking child. Not sure because you wanted my full attention or exposure. Full attention or exposure. No. But I would pit other people because I thought they were doing harm to me. But I couldn't substantiate it. Or in some cases I could, but in general, I can't substantiate it. I'm 36, yeah. I couldn't substantiate it. I just said, this person said this. In the way, in the context that I want it to be. I want him to understand it, right? To get things the way that I want. This is just the beginning. I know, Andy. I know. Is there any questions that you guys have regarding anything? I want to be totally transparent about just everything. I have a question, Cashmeow. How much is that a good way to approach it? Wait. I can't. I usually shit. I have a question, Cashmeow. How much of your interaction with people do you think is fueled by impulse versus planned deception? When I meet someone that is nice and cordial to me, my first reaction is to help them with whatever they want, like whatever they're working towards, right? Is the Rolex is real. I could get the boxing papers out right now if you want to wait a little bit. You know, I could do that. It's absolutely real. Yeah. Guys, child abuse real? Oh, at Provo Canyon School, yes. Just don't ask like on the surface shit though. Ask more important questions, please. The Rolex isn't important at all. Yeah, it's the conversations with other people. Cashmeow, scroll up and read what is okay. My bad. I'm trying to. One thing that hurt me the most, I was friends with you before you were Cashmeow. I was friends with George. I have never said anything about you. Said to your that I haven't said to your face. You've actively gone out of your way to basically slander my abilities. This whole thing came out at probably the most difficult time I'll have in my whole life. You refused to talk to me and went around spreading horrible rumors about me that discredited me in the face. And I apologize for that. And I understand if you can never forgive me. I appreciate you giving me a second chance, but or wanting to talk to me in private. Did I get roofied that night? Yes, that was flunitrazepam. I have a prescription of flunitrazepam in my closet that's long overdue, but yeah, I have some as well. I know what it feels like. That's all. That's why as soon as I took it, I knew. So that's not a lie. Did I? What? No. What the fuck kind of question is that? That's terrible. Don't say that, please. Did I miss anyone? That I was on your phone with Amaranth? I'm kidding. What? I mean, it's getting ridiculous now, but... Good way to get... I'm not trying to get on SF. Go and, like, take it off. I don't know how. If it's on there, please take it off. Ray, what to do? Ignore half of these. I'm like... Yeah, I feel like you help a lot of people feel the stream world in general is kind of competitive, and people tend to beef, so I can get why relationships can get messed up. Sashimi Miyata-san, you've always been nice to me, and I just don't know you well enough to the point where I might have, like, came after you and been pissed at you. The most important thing at the end is like, this isn't the end, but I'm saying at the, just to be clear, is keep me accountable by asking me. When I'm live, if you decide to watch me again, if I'm live, ask me. Ask me. Because there could be things that are not in context right here. It has to be generalized, right? Or we're going to be here with CSI, you know. And if you find, like, if you want me to, I can. Okay. I do consider myself really a part. Well, can I have what? Cashmeow glasses? I wanted this to be a serious note, so. So, does that answer, like, I want to cover as many topics as broadly and as precisely as possible, but I hope I'm not missing anything major here. Overall, as I've said in a trolly way, but it's now absolutely true, I'm not a good person. What, you're missing one major thing. What is that, Ibby? Can we go see Tokyo? No, tonight I'm gonna talk to some people in private. Made you think you're forgetting about your uncle just got stuck on the horse. Wait, what? Uncle Jack off. Oh my God, you fucking. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be upset, but I mean. Kill the big ego you have, dude, and life will be better. I will attempt to do so. I will pursue that. I always enjoy what we do in here. The things I don't like, but most of them are your mistakes, but mistakes of the... It's not mistakes, they're blatant lies. You know? Not just white lies, but full-on lies. Lies against people that have helped me. Lies against enemies, fucking lies. Or that I considered an enemy. We'll be cool, right? Don't have any beef or pork. No, you're good, Miss Nikita. You've annoyed me in the past, though. That's the truth. For saying shit in chat, but you're fine. We'll hang out when you come to Japan. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but, you know, I just want to be open with it. I think it'd be cool to hang out with you in Tokyo. Yeah, you guys got to watch the VOD. I don't want to drag it out too much. I want to address everything. Just oddly enough, I don't feel anxious. I mean, I feel thirsty though. So I want to cover most of what I can. I'm so stupid. I was gonna go out tonight, but this is I'm not going out tonight. This needed to be addressed and need to be a focal point of the stream. Andy, you're five head. Fucking stupid. Wait, the assault in March was not fake. What the fuck are you talking about? How could that assault be fake? No, like that's a no. I'm in the process of getting the civil matter sorted with that. That is absolute truth. I'm gonna apologize and then sorry. That was not premeditated content. It was not premeditated content. If you if you guys think that I like hired people to like come beat me up like and had a black eye this big, go, you know. There's clips of it online. Their trolling chat is dumb as fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna just get a bunch of trolls. I feel, but ask me if I've ever offended you. And I'll tell you how I felt when I'll try to remember. Right. I just want to be honest with everybody. It's not just you guys. I mean everybody. And I gotta tell my wife. I can't bring this shit over there. Braggarty, yeah. We had some good times back in the day. I don't know where you went, though. Finally, someone to put a smile on my face. Yeah. Braggarty, thanks for coming in here. He's a good guy. He's one of the first people that taught me how to properly stream. Like desktop, I mean. IRL, of course, goes to Andy and Rob, but that's pretty cool. Of course I remember you, Braggarty. And yeah, it's just a good memory. I remember that. We were in Siege and I'm sorry, I like what you said. I was trying to copy the face. I can maybe see you later for some reason at time, yeah. PC streaming, you're quit. No, I'm not quitting streaming. It just needs to be put out there that I've lied on multiple occasions. And I wanted to set everything straight. So I want people to ask away, but in a serious tone. Do you think we should put it in sub chat? So, because generally I'll have a more close relationship with someone that's a subscriber of mine. I don't know. There's just too much noise. Yovi, do you have any questions? Like, I'm gonna answer everything. There's nothing I'm leaving. Put it in subscribers only chat. Because they don't say things that are as trolly as non-subscribers only. So I wonder if it was a good idea to put it in that. You guys are typing too fast, Satch. Autumn Emperor, thank you for always being there. You've always been a real one. If you want me to address stuff, please, like, now is the time. Now is one of the times. Have I ever offended you? Have I ever tried to take advantage of you? If that's the case, I gotta make it right with you, Autumn. No, not got. Like, I know you've always got me, but I mean, like, you want me to do something different? You want me to tell you something that you may not have known, or I'm still a bit confused. Can you do a quick recap? What triggered this? Did something happen? I just lied. That's it. That's all that happened. There's personal information. That doesn't matter. I'm not doing an expose on anybody. It's me. I'm the one that's fucked up. This is outbrain that chat is for those of you that aren't caught up. Emmons got upset that cash wasn't rich, so now cash being held hostage. What the fuck kind of comment is that? Uh, was it because of missing yesterday? What do you mean? Like lied to me about other shit. With you, Pelly, everything that I've told you about where I've been, and if you bought it, then a lot of them could be lies. I'm happy to talk to you about it one on one, but there's pretty. I would say that there's a 100% chance that there's some lies in there or something, in some of in a lot of our conversations. But I will speak to you about it. I see you're outside, Pelly. After, okay, I will speak to you in person unless you want to talk about it on stream. Do you have a problem with lying then? Well, it looks to be so, but I'm trying to be better. And this is just a small step in the right direction, I feel. I don't know what's a lie and what's true up to now. I've believed everything. Well, Pelly will speak, okay? But if you wanna talk to me, like, I'm completely open to it. Ask away. Trying to weasel my way into dry place. Las Vegas police chase. Yeah, the Las Vegas police chase did happen. Yeah. See, this is the interesting thing. There's no reason to over exaggerate anything when it was like batshit insane to begin with. You know. That police chase did happen. Guys, show the redeem. Yeah, I can't do any redeems. I don't. All the alerts are off today. Keep me accountable by asking me questions. If I sound sus, then I'll answer it. If you want to continue to watch me, that's the way. I'm honestly disappointed and a little upset. I'm trying to digest all of it. I'm glad you're being open with all of this right now, but I think that all of us need some time. Things won't be the way it used to be. I don't even what I can ask, but do you have anything else? No, you chanced. Wait, what? I don't even know what I can ask, but if you anything else, now is your chance. If I have anything else, you gotta remember, Yovi, this is me. I'm not talking about other people. So what I told you is what I told you, and that was that was truthful. You asked me to be truthful. I was truthful about it. That's pretty much it. Do I think you're a scammer or I'm sorry, do I think you got scammed? No. I think it's your decision to that's my true opinion. I meant regarding everyone else, not me. I'm not discussing everyone else. I'm just discussing me. That's all for today. I'm not trying to discuss anyone else. Because I'm not discussing, that doesn't mean that I'm trying to expose people. It's just I had to do this to get this off. Like, I had to start to move even inch closer in the right direction. And that was that. Whatever anything anyone else said, doesn't matter. It's what I've said and what I've done. In a selfish manner, in a conniving manner, the way that I can act, the way that I can be. That's what I'm addressing on this stream. That's what it's about. Does it matter if you embellish things on stream, though? People watch for entertainment. It keeps them entertained. It's like, just best thing to do is change up the content, man. Let's cut out the hours and at the bars and start doing some reactions against what. Sorry, I'm laughing, but it's just a. Thank you, Rag Socks. But yeah, I'll change it up. I'll do something healthier. I think if we started exercising, then naturally it would progress into something better. Maybe that's what I need. But I think I'm too pussy to exercise. I don't know if I have it in me to actually do it. I'm like too weak of a human. But I will try. I will do. Back to Rainbow Six Siege? No. So, at the end of the day, I hope I covered most things. If I'm not, you guys can continue to ask. Jake is confused. What's up, Ramen? Cashmeow, everything here just seems mania-induced, paranoia, control issues. Dude, I can't. That's such a long message. It's okay to lie because it's harmless and the streams are... No, I fucking, I lied, dude. I lied to people to get my way. It's not positive thing what I did. Exactly. It's not good. If you can, I want to move away from that. So if you'd like to hold me accountable, so it's a healthy relationship, that's the way that I want to move forward. Everything. There's nothing about different sides of the story. That doesn't matter. It's what I've done. That's all that matters. What I've done so far and what I plan to do in the future. So I will do better. But it can't just happen in 1 second. I can't just say, I'm a better person, right? I'm better because I apologize. That doesn't mean anything. I have to show through action and over a course of time. It was a true story. You would, anyone, Dude, I enjoy his company. He's a good friend. I consider him a good friend. What the fuck do you think this is? He was the one that suggested it to me. Because it's unhealthy what I'm doing to me and other people around me. He suggested this because he cares. He's a good fucking person. Well, there's a VOD and I'll share it around. You gotta watch the VOD from the beginning. I'm not deleting it or anything. People become more than life when they have this kind. Doesn't have to be that way. I think I can do better and be respectful to you guys and everybody that I interact with. I can do better. This is just a tiny ass first fucking step, first inch. I gotta tell Aya, Aya! It's missing the whole time. Ayapi! Oh, she has work. I mean, can I... I told her... I told her... I told her I'm sorry. About... Yeah, that's right. I cheated on her in the past, and I came clean, and doesn't make you a better person. It's just you can change for the better. So I think there's a legitimate way to change to become better, because I've done it before. I just strayed. I strayed on the wrong path. That's all. And I'll get back on the right path, and it'll take a long time, but I'll do it. Yeah, I did that to that poor lady, and I've talked about it on many different occasions. And I probably talk about it in like a braggadocious way, which is fucking disgusting. Yeah, I cheated on her so many times. It's not even funny, and she's my angel. She will be there till the day that till the end. I'm sure. No, what I wanted to tell her that I'm sorry. It's pretty surface level stuff, but come clean or get caught. Yeah. NFT is fun. No, I'm not talking. Andy, should I comment on that or no? I don't think I should comment on that. I commented on Don B. Corleone already, and that I had baseless accusations. I, I don't know if I should comment on the NFT. Here, man, let me. If I lied to him, I mean, we lied to each other. So, no, I'm sorry, like, I lied to him. But do I get DMs out? Because I have DMs with him, but did I lie about him? Let me think for a second. Because the drunk driving was legit, but that's not me, so I don't want to comment on that. I don't think I should comment on NFT. I'm not going to. I don't think I ever. No, it's not a bit. This is real. I don't think I should comment on him. Did I lie to him about? I told him. I never lied to NFT. But there must be something. There's no way that there's nothing. You just tell people what you lied about, I guess. Keep hesitating. Just spit it out. I'm trying to think. There's nothing to spit out. Oh, I lied to him telling him that I thought that Dombey was the one that maybe got him banned, reported him. I lied to him and told him, here, if I look down the messages, I'm sure that there's a plethora of things I could find. Maybe that's I'm not showing DMs or anything. And I apologize for that NFT. Maybe that's the way to do it. I can't access them. I don't want to just talk about surface level bullshit. Big stuff that fucks other people with your little bullshit, but when you've traveled, not so important. So should I comment on the situation? That's what I'm wondering. I've been wanting to just keep it on me and not, other people. NFT. I want to say that I probably have on multiple different occasions lied to him, but it just sucks that I don't even remember what the topic was. If you lied about anyone for any reason, I would mention that only. Yeah, I told NFT I think maybe Domby had reported him. That was pretty major. For saying like the N word or whatever, but I again, it's just an assumption. So I apologize. I apologize if that assumption is. I don't think. I'd love to get on voice call with you and talk, but I don't have time at the moment. I have to go to the hospital for an exam. Yeah, you're good, Riley. Please drive safe. Yeah, I tried to turn his friend against him. Yeah, Don B. Corleone. He was in my channel. He was watching me. He got VIP'd at one point. And I tried to turn this Don B. Corleone character against NFT. That's what I did. So who owes us an apology for the troll? Shut the fuck. Yeah, I tried to turn NFT away from Don B. Corleone. I did. By telling him that I think that he reported him. But I shouldn't have approached it that way. Manipulation. Yeah, it is manipulation, lies, deceit. It's not just lies, it's manipulation as well. Yeah, cornerstone of being in denial of yourself and not wanting to face yourself as well, and I'm sorry if this. Damn, your messages are long. Become collateral. Your intent was never to hurt people, but to feel like you lived up to the delusion of who you thought you were. Liable, like. But yeah, I did that. Then I apologize, NFT. I think that's the major one. I tried to turn Don B. Corleone against you. Sorry for not being straight with you. Sorry for not being straight with you. It's just very hard to read the whole thing. Should I go back and read it? Oh, hold on. Manipulation and lies and deceit are the cornerstone of being in denial with yourself. And yeah, I believe I was in denial with myself, or I am in denial with myself, but I want to change. I'm making the first step, as tiny as it is. The pattern. Try to turn so many people against others by fabricating stories about them and spreading it to others that trusted you. Yes. I have. I have done those things. On many different occasions, countless times. Countless times. Why, though? I can explain to you if you really want to hear. After I got on the Twitch and I found out about net culture, I ended up finding out that it was the norm to do these things amongst other people. At least the people that I hung out with. I'm not trying to take the guilt away from me onto those other people. No, I was complacent in this 100%. It was me. I wanted it. So I did it. But I'd never experienced, this whole internet thing. And I dived into it, and I always thought that you had to protect your ass. I always believed that one had to protect their ass in order to... I wasn't even a streamer then, and I thought I had to, make sure that that I keep these people close and other people closer. I always thought that. And that's not a healthy way of thinking. The enemy of your enemy is your friend. I don't think that that's good. That's how I thought. The enemies of my enemies being my friend, that doesn't make it, that's not a healthy way to think. I think it's not a healthy way. And that's that. Who are the enemies? People that we would game with, or, people that like Riley. I did it to Riley, not going to explain anything except what I did, right? So I think he was good to me, but we would butt heads about certain things, as tech people do, and maybe I feel threatened. I had information that was maybe unjust. And I accused based on misinformation. That information that's not evidence, right? It's not a factual thing. And I would accuse people based on that. I would just have a shred of something, and then I would accuse based on that. And that's a very nefarious thing that I did. Does that answer most of your questions? For the time being, I know there will be more. And I wanted Aya to come over here, but she's got work. It's almost midnight, and she's got work. I can force. Well, I can. She will come if I call her, but. Is that my... No, it's mine, Ryan. Or Brian, my bad. Use the chat. I have to leave for a chat. Yeah, go ahead, Riley. You were talking about that earlier, right? Drive safe, please. The thing is the chat. I work on tech. The paranoia vibes of privacy has been hacked. It goes with the... I don't have paranoias of getting hacked. But I get it. I understand why people would. Am I going to unban NFT then? No. Not right now. Did I push Japandi? No, I love Japandi. I also have to explain myself to him as well. And if he doesn't want to talk to me ever again, I understand. I've lied to Japandi about stories that I've had. I want to make sure that I'm covering the basics of everything. Like, I have a list that I wanted to go through, and I'm making sure that everything is there. So nothing gets left off, nothing gets left. I want to make sure that everything is there. You should have thought clearly about what you want to say. Forever don't understand. No one is clear about what happened. You have to go back in the VOD to watch it. I believe I was quite clear on it. Like, you could hear me and... Or is that what you're talking about? The microphone sounds? You're talking about... You have to watch the VOD. I've repeated myself a couple of times, and it's okay. I don't mind repeating myself more. It's all out. But... It's in the VOD. And if you have more questions, feel free to come into the Discord, or, you know, and I'll try to get back to everyone. I got to message a lot of people, but have I ever lied to her about you? Ray, I have. But I have. But not in a way that you think. Not in a negative way. But the other party may want privacy, so please, Ray, I'll get back to you on that if you want me to. When does it stop? What, the sub-only mode? Would you guys like me to get my wife over here, or is that okay on another time? Just take a second and breathe, drink some water, and think of your responses before replying. Did I lie to I'm Jasmine? No, because I was just learning at that time. I mean, about where I went and the shit that I did. Yeah, I did. I did. Everything that you have to go back in the VOD to the beginning where I explain about, like, certain things that I've grossly exaggerated, which is a complete lie. I've passed it off as being truth to Jasmine before, and I apologize to I'll try to apologize to her for that. I think it is about accountability. Let her sleep? Okay. So I think for the time being, I want to make sure that I've covered everything. Just let me make sure that I'm covering everything, at least like the basics here. She can stream at this time. I mean, she's on here all the time, but she needs to sleep. Did I deliberately fabricate stuff to defame suspenders in your audience? Sorry. No. He actually tried to hug me, so I don't think he was trying to punch me, but that's not a fabrication. It's on the stream. I told the man that I did not want him to be near me, and he kept doing it. You can guarantee that your wife is okay in this. Yeah, she's chilling with my cat in the other room. It is all about accountability and change. I want to cover it today. It's today going forward thing. Yeah, but if there's huge ones, I need to cover it immediately, right? What about Samit? Samit's been good to me, and I mean, I haven't really. Again, the stuff that I was saying today in our conversations about cars and stuff like that. Oh yeah, there's obviously multiple cars. I've had like most of the cars that I talk about, right? Like STI. Like I've had all these cars. I've had some nice cars. Growing up in the U.S. and in Japan, but I I didn't have the 430. I didn't have the, what was it? I didn't have the fucking, fuck, there's one. I'm trying to think here, yo. I didn't have the what do you call it? The it's at the top of my tongue right now. No, I had that. Yeah, STI, but and then Porsche. So I mean, if you want pictures and stuff like that, I don't know. They're not expensive cars, you know, these STIs and shit. Cashmeow, can you please address how you plan to move forward with the steps you go? Oh, so this is what I wanted to finish off with. I hope that I covered most of it. Another chapter can put behind. Now it's gonna take a long time to actually. No, I'm sorry. Fuck. I'm like thinking of fucking 10 things that were. I had legacy. I should have written this down. 僕その嘘ついたり誰かと竹させたことがあったのかな。それは教えてほしい。だから僕はそうだったとしても君との関係を変えるつもりがない。ありがとうね。でもただどこに行ったかとかそういうね、そういうのは絶対あるね。So my dick is really less than average, like you said. No, I'm thinking that you're huge. No, it's tiny. Thank you, Ed Shrimp. I do love your name, by the way. That's the truth. But thinking from his business mind to IRL. I don't understand what happened, to be honest. But what the fuck? What? When you're getting it out into the light, you're a good man. I haven't been there much until now, but no more lies. Just me and half stories you tell are so funny. Reflection, man. Hope you. No, I want to keep it. I want to keep it on the level every single time. Anything involving Kaho? No. I mean, like I said, these are pretty on the surface things, but we haven't known each other long enough to. I'm trying to think right now. She likes anime and like Tokyo stuff, so there's not really anything to. I'm sure that. Yeah, that one's a little bit different. I think we don't really talk about. You know what I mean? There's no need to, but if she calls me out, I'll be like, that's a moment. I'll have to apologize for it. I think they were missing the point. He lied about places he's been to and things. Yeah, so obviously, if I told her about those places particular places that I've been to, then they're applicable to every single person that I've ever spoken to before, right? Sugath. Wait, what did he say? What did Sugath? Sugutush. Wait, what? Sugatush? Now people are missing. It's more about his lies have impacted people and how his behavior was hurt. Those, yeah, correct. This has been banned on his channel, so he can't get a chance to ask Cash. It's exactly that. Okay, let me reread it. Just this one, right? I think a lot of people are missing the point. Yes, he lied about places he's been to and the things he has also have done and accomplished, right? But that's irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. It's more about how his lies have impacted people and how his behavior has hurt those. Correct. Why is did I mumble it? My bad. I could reread it again. It's fucking cables in the way every single time. I think a lot of people are missing the point. Yes, he lied about places he's been to and the things that he has, etc. But that's irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. It's more about how his lies have impacted people and how his behavior has hurt those closest to him. That's what I'm trying to get at. So no, it doesn't. So that means to every single person. If I'm talking about traveling to every single person, then every single time. Every single time. Apologies are still service level. If there are any huge things, you shouldn't need people like Andy to prompt you. That's true. But he's a good friend for bringing it up. I know. How are you missing the point of what she... Are you talking to me? Wait, what? Oh, my God. I'm missing everything right here. It's too fast. How are you missing the point that she is saying? Smedley? Or Sugar... Sugatush. No, all good? Wait, what? Why the fuck is that an email? All good. George is wait, it's about traveling. How are you missing the point that she is saying? I'm not missing... I don't think I'm missing the point. It's how I've hurt, like, Riley and you and Giovanna and everybody. I get that. That's the whole thing. And how can I do to make it right? That's the point. It's not just apologizing, because an apology doesn't mean shit. So I must first address it, and then I must do something to fix that. I must speak to them, and at least addressing it gets everything going. Like, I think I understand. You're focusing on the lies themselves and not what the lies have done to people. I was talking about how I turned Dombey... I'm like so confused right now. I've turned people against each other for my gain. And that's a terrible thing. I want to right those wrongs, right? Not just about addressing them, but to right those wrongs that I have done. So I need to go around and speak to people. Is it bigger things that haven't? Because everything so far seems to be looping back to the travel in the cars. I mean, that's... I've talked about the business thing, but you got to watch the VOD. I want to cover everything right now, right? In a generalized, at least so like people can understand. So any summer. It's not about where you've been and where you haven't. The things you've had and haven't. It's about how your lies, manipulative tactics have hurt. I'm aware of that. Trust is one of the hardest things to earn, and you've broken that trust. For context, you should perhaps give examples of what you have said about people, like accusing me of defraud. You want me to get into that? I can get in, like, just. So, I talked about that. I said that you scammed. Right? And I went and. You sure you want me to talk about this here? So, because you were telling me that you wanted to talk to person with me, but no, I'll talk about it. So, with his cancer treatment, I helped. Yeah. I helped him get this thing called a Gengaku Seikyusho, which in Japan means it's a subsidized system to get your costs down as low as possible. And I spoke about this on stream. Now, I felt like the costs weren't adding up, but I started to accuse him of scamming people. Because he was working. Which when you receive a certain type of help from the government, anyways, I told people that I'm happy to speak to him about it. Like, it's just something on stream that's a little risky because I can, Riley, if you give me the go-ahead, I will. And I went around and I told people that he scammed people out of his GoFundMe, but that's not the case. Start money is gone. Yeah, correct. I told people. That's correct. That's what I said, and that's terrible. Yeah. Why would I do that? Because I'm a horrible person. Yeah, it is fucked up. Apparently, the question is, did you believe lies at the time, or did you want to hurt that person by saying it? If I put myself in that moment, I knew the rules of what was required of him, and he wasn't allowed to make an income to get the help that I had got him. So my understanding was there was interest, there was things that happened, and I know I'm stuttering because I don't want to like say everything, right? Like, I thought that he was scamming the Japanese government by receiving income from another source by hosting other people. And that's why you're not allowed to receive income whilst you're getting the absolute amount of help in Japan. I don't even think it was a misunderstanding. I had spoken. I didn't want to bring it up because it could, But that's what I did. And I'm sorry, Riley. And I hope you want to talk to me about it. Did you believe you said it in the moment when you said it? If you believe it, then you are delusional. If you didn't... I had a screenshot. Anyways, it happened the way that it happened, and I feel terrible for it. I said it. I said to people that he had funded or he had scammed his GoFundMe page. As it was fact, without any evidence. That's what I did. I'm sorry, Riley, but not intentional. Yeah, I will consider getting a third. It's very hard in Japan, but I could definitely do like an online thing. I feel super bad for that, Riley. That's true. If I didn't have any evidence, then I didn't have any evidence, but we're talking about me here. On my own, I did not have any evidence. Absolutely not. So I did a horrible thing to Riley. And I feel bad for it. And I will try to make amends, but I don't know. It's pretty out there. So I can't respond much because I don't drive on. Please don't drive and watch the stream. No, I got a lot of people that I got a message after this, Mr. Chasburger. What have you got there? I don't know language. I can see it. What would you say to people who feel emotionally abused by you? What would I say to the people that feel emotionally abused by me? How can I don't know where to begin. This is the only way that I can improve myself so I can be a better person for you. But like I said, I understand if someone were to tell me to fuck off. Belly's getting soaked outside in your house. Can you ring in? Oh, yeah, go ahead. And then I wonder if I ran it long enough. Can I just ring in to just get into the building? Yeah. Ring in. Just give me a second. Let me get. It's not a second. Okay, it's like I don't know, a minute. But my wife is fucking. Hello? No, you're good. You can wait inside. But I just sleeping right now, so okay. Okay. Yep. Pelly, I'll speak to you once I'm off stream. I don't know I want to be before all this sinks in for cash. Well, the streaming is like a fantasy world. Guess not. It's not a fantasy world. We do what we do. Pelly isn't a... Yeah, Pelly's like one of my best friends. Because I'm not naming names. Make them be able to approach you. I'm just talking about me, Astrodes. I'm very sorry that I tried to turn Dombey against NFT, but... And I know that's how you're talking about. I don't have an ambition to speak with them. Like, I'm willing to message them and stuff, and... Yeah, you can blow up a building and people will still watch you. It's just about trying to right wrongs and hopefully changing. I will change. Small step today. And then I'll continue to speak about this. My friend is outside, if he still considers me one. And I can talk to my friend here. Pelly is really a good person. I'll read all this. Give me a second, class teacher. Surely with precaution, understanding the implications of streaming, you would know better. Some of the experiences of influence with such audiences, you would articulate situation better. I agree. Yeah, let's take her to blow up my building and people still watch him. Realize that you have a ton of people to deal with here, but I would like to chat with you off. I'll try to get around to everybody. One particular abusive troll keeps being allowed back here after dozens of vile public episodes that affect your channel. Can you say who it is, Snarkaroni? Cashmeow, you need to keep sharing the next step. I will. Pelly. I will apologize to him, I will apologize to him properly. It needs to be in person. It's very hard to do it on there. I can say sorry, but no, I will do a thing, I'll do things for him. If he wants. I can't because my wife is sleeping. I love you, man, from the bottom of my heart. I do. We all do shit, fucked up shit, too. Abandon, yeah, at this time. No more me only. Oh, yeah, man, please. Really needs help. Man, those things we regret. Yeah. I agree with that. Don't know what's going on here. Just got here up as well. Hope it's just a little bit more understandable. Like more people are understanding what I need to try to do to move into the right direction, to stream properly. Would you consider a voice chat with Andy to help guide the conversation? Of course. I thought he was gonna come in. But I can get Pelly to come in here. I just have to make sure that he's quiet. All I've ever said, we all do things that we regret. We do that, but it's bad. It's best for Cash that he rights his wrong himself. No blind forgiveness. Oh. Let me go get him real quick. Make sure you close the door behind you. Here's the chair. I hope it's a little bit warmer in here. It's probably cold still. Oh, you can, because Nyan's gonna take a piss. Yeah, no, you have to close it all the way, or Nyan will go outside and piss on my shoes. Okay. Yeah, for it to really mean something, I have to see Riley in person. And I need to show progression as well, I think. Fire and half of chat would be like, why do you do that? Why you... A streamer can throw a newborn baby into a burning fire, and half of chat would be like, why you do that? Where are you going next? Is that like a... Is that an analogy? I won't forget this moment, and I'm gonna watch this VOD afterwards as well. So I can condense what I need to talk about next. The problem is not Chad, it's me. Person who throws a baby into the fire. I'll ask one last time because I feel it's important. Cashmeow, has anyone had lasting damage to their careers or quality of life as a result of this? That's the important thing to address. You've tried to gain from others at other... Yes. Some have been affected. Like, I've turned people into drug addicts and, you know, they're gone now. I feel responsible. Absolutely. Oh, it's about how tone deaf checking me. Okay. I'm trying to read everything. I consider you a close friend as well, Ari. But now you need to make the... I will. Sorry for lying to you as well. But I'll see you in person. Yeah, like, if you do drugs, you know, people overdose and shit, and I feel like I led... I feel like I led some people on. I ran with a bad crowd that did drugs, and one of the guys overdosed, so I feel like it was a direct correlation with what I did. Like, he lost his life because he overdosed. I wasn't like a drug dealer or anything, but I just remember that stuck with me. I don't think you turn people into bad habits. How do you get... Not in Japan. It was in the United States. Not in Japan. Yeah, before streaming, before Japan. No, it's not another lie. I hope you did this stream because you felt bad, not because you were caught by others. No, I'm only talking about myself. It needs to be revealed. That's very simple. I also kind of felt responsible that my father passed away. I don't know. I don't even know the date I got. I don't even know the date of that. I don't even know the day that my father died. Close. Yeah, I've almost covered all of it. For now, not like in a general. Yeah. It's pure defamation, is it not? It could be. It's not something that a good friend would do to another friend, no matter what. Especially with Riley. How many years of deceiving someone that wasn't in your control, I feel like? For something that wasn't in your control, I feel like. Yeah, but if you're with a collective group of people, then I don't know. Should I read that? Once you have my advice, since it is technically tomorrow, end the stream and start building today. I'm not gonna go outside and stream today. I need to really reflect upon how I'm going to proceed in an honest way from now on. Nothing to hide. I told him, can you please let Master March? Yes. But they don't really have, do they have therapists in Japan? They don't really, I have to do like an online therapist thing. I don't know how, come here. I've never had therapy, like I just went to boarding school.
Therapy's not really much of a thing in our country.
Yeah.
I mean, they offer it, but does it really help? I mean, our statistics show that it doesn't really do anything.
Maybe I'll get like an online thing with another. Ari, was that what you suggest?
You'd probably have to contact someone in a different country.
I can do that.
I mean, I don't know too much about this either, but all I know is that in terms of therapeutic help, Japan is not really the country to do it.
I've heard. Yeah. I didn't even know that it existed until quite recently.
Probably not.
But this is Pelly J. He's a friend of mine, and I guess he's still a friend of mine.
We got a lot to talk about.
Sorry, I lied to you a fuck ton of times.
Don't worry about it. We got a lot to talk about, so it's all good.
100% can do it on my. Okay. I feel like deal with it. Yeah. So should I cover since it's past midnight?
I'd say if you covered everything, just cut the stream, man.
I don't think I've covered anywhere near everything, but it's just from here on out. I have to talk to people, and
it's gonna take
a while. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you've said a lot today, and
I hope I just didn't say it. I mean it. You know, I meant it.
That's why I messaged you on Discord the second I saw that thing popped up after work. It made it my mission to come here to be that supportive friend to help out. So I wasn't just gonna ditch you and just say, dude, okay, you're an asshole. Like, I get it. We're all human. We all do stuff, and I know that's like a cliche to say, but it's like I've done some shit too. I still regret it to this day, but I'm still building on it.
Thanks, Belly.
Got you, dude.
He's a real one. Thanks for listening, guys. I'm just starting out. And then I want to be totally honest, like 100% of the time. You can hold me accountable for shit. Anytime, ask me. That's all. I hope that sounds alright. People have mentioned it a bunch. You're coming clean because you got caught. It still takes courage.
He didn't get
I know.
caught.
No. It doesn't. I'm not talking about anyone else. It's just me. But I'm not trying to condescend you. I appreciate it, but I gotta. It's like the whole. It's gotta be this. Thanks for all the people that are staying and were willing to listen to what I had to say, even though it's probably hard. I appreciate you guys coming here. I appreciate you guys watching, and if you decide not to watch after this, I completely understand. So, be safe, guys. Even if I don't talk to you again, or I talk to you on the next stream, please be safe, and thank you for listening. That's all I really have for now. And then we will progress. We will attempt to progress. Nothing's guaranteed, but I will do everything I can. There's a lot of people that. Oh wait, Brian. Sorry, I was telling people that I thought you were pissed at me for no reason because of the graphics card. If you want me to replace it back to your Titan, I'm happy to do so. I should have just kept that with us, but I told some other people. I apologize. But if you want to trade it back, you're welcome to do so. Yeah, I told some people that I thought you were triggered at me because your Titan was faster than a 1080 Ti, but I'm happy to trade you back, and it's up to you. So I'm gonna end now. Mick GT3, how's it going? I'm glad I got to meet you, Mick GT3. I hope you guys are okay. Watch the VOD. Go to the beginning. Watch the VOD, so you get context, and then I'll speak to you guys tomorrow, or whenever the next stream is. Pell, you want to say goodnight to them?
Take it easy, chat. G's got a lot of shit to rebuild, but you know, when he has a community that supports you, that supports him the way that you guys are, it means a lot. Like yeah, like I'm not excusing what he did. I'm not saying that what he did was justified. But what I'm saying is that, you know, as people, there's a lot of shit that we go through, and you know, it takes balls to go on a source, especially with the stature that he has right now.
I don't have any balls.
I mean, you're out here putting your face in front of thousands of people saying, you know, what I did was fucked, and you're coming clean with it. And now from there, we just gotta push forward and change for the better, you know?
Wait, why? Wait, I know you're saying... Okay. It's very hard to read your text. It's so long. If you don't hear from me again, it sure sounds like self-hatred talking, and you better not be impulsive with your own life out of it. Dude, I think... I'm not... No, I don't... My friend did that. Fuck that. I think it's a selfish ass. That's one goddamn thing that I'll never do in my life.
Anyways, I think it's just time to...
I didn't like that. Fuck.
It's fine. Just end the stream here, and we can just...
But anyways, thank you for listening, and hear from me, because maybe I should take a break for like a day and contact all the people that I fucked over. Like, I'm sorry, man.
It's fine. Just end the stream.
I'm trying to, like...
Leave it at a good note.
I'm so sorry, you know? Like, I want to make sure that everything's clear. I'm not trying to fucking do that. And it's a toss thing anyways. I would never insinuate that. I meant, like, I might need, like, a little bit of time to contact all these people, and then I can go back live when it's appropriate. I will see you then. I had to re-clarify. That was so weird.
It's fine. Hey, chat. He's gonna be away for a while. All right.
I don't think it'll be a while. I just gotta talk to everybody.
Some time. If you guys don't hear from him in the next day, tough tits. All right. He's got a lot on his shoulders. All right. Just respectfully give him some time, please.
Yeah, but you're telling me that I was gonna do something. No,
don't worry about it.
Selfish.
Just it's fine.
Okay. Anyways, thanks for listening, guys. Yama sounds good. Thank you kindly for all your support, guys. Again, I know that various people will dislike me, like, tremendously, obviously. And then there will be certain people that are okay. The only way forward is to come out as clean as I've attempted to do, in my mind. Andy, thank you very much for telling me that I should. That's that. You guys take it easy, guys. I'm not gonna raid out. I'll just end for now. Yeah, you can see my notepad. I was gonna ask these questions or answer these questions. Okay. Thank you for listening, guys. How do I killed everything. I don't know how to use this. Oh, I can just click the, no, but it won't go BRB because I killed all the alerts.
King shit, bitch.
Straight up.